And I want to start on board with Scumpy. As Shane said, one of the most explosive players to really ever grace Call of Duty. And I want to see how he is going to be kicking things off. He's got himself bottom red, but Epsilon already with a quick push on towards that B flag. It is going to be currently contested. However, 2 players go down. Now Scumpy already in the early stages has to make a play, but they've already lost B. Scumpy immediately tries to jump on top of it. Not going to... Oh, well, he just got turned on. It was actually Proofy.
Proofy decided he's going to clean up Scump, but good break by Epsilon. They were able to just hop that with the smokes and took that so quickly. Rarely in this matchup do you really see B taking control of in the first 20 seconds, but a good early aggression from them.
That was crazy, and they also have Tommy... Oh, they do have Tommy in a great position here. Maybe able to pick up this kill. Nicely played, and look at the pressure Epsilon are putting on Optic's base already in the early stages. I mean, there's only a minute gone. Oh, less than a minute gone, and Tommy's already on that C flag. He should be able to pick up that kill, does so. That's going to be the flag neutral. There's one more player that's going to be pushing him. Tommy could get the trip cap, not going to happen. Scumpy does just clean him up in the last couple of seconds. Swanee with that Remington 3-1 to kick things off. However, Optic Gaming, they've managed to secure C. They're also on B. Swanee with some blind shots. That's not going to connect.
Yeah, that really backfired. They tried to put that pressure on the home cap of Optic, ended up losing B in that flip, so did not really work out as well. But right now, 3 about to be 4 down. Scump just crushes on the B dom, working on getting this back.
There's more players there for Scumpy as well. He does manage to get one, couldn't find the second. 7-3 start for Scumpy, a 6-2 start for Tommy. You know, we were mentioning Jerd with the slaying power, but let's not forget about Tommy. He just really is one of the best players in Europe, if not the very best. He's been consistent on the biggest stages for as long as I've been watching competitive COD.
That was the one thing I really took from Epsilon yesterday. They were all consistently slaying together, not typically one person carrying the weight. Just really good job as a team from them. But Swanee will get dropped there from Clay. Right now, 2-cap control back into control of Epsilon. Clay trying to get these, going to be pushed from the left side. 2 pushing on the B dom, and he will get dropped.
Nature, meanwhile, just trying to make a play towards bottom red. He goes down. Proofy let's get shut down as well. So realistically, this is Epsilon in full control of the early stages. They've also got themselves a 38-25 point lead. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left of the first side here of domination on Freight. Swanee looking at anyone trying to cross, picks up the kill through the smoke. Second player is going to be in the train. Just going to play it. The time here, there's the kill for Swanee, nicely done. And Swanee on a head glitch is just one of the most impossible things to shut down. It really is, as well as that C flag is actually neutral, and it's Jerd that's causing the ruckus of that.
They're starting to get a big lead here, up 20 halfway through this first side, and Swanee there, I mean, that's not, you don't just typically see American teams with an AR in that position really by mid-tracks, and he was able to get a couple easy kills across map there. But Swanee tries to turn, that's going to be a tough one to win with the Remington switching over to Jerd. They're still firmly in control here. The lead's starting to get pretty big. This is looking scary early on for Optic.
And Nature's making a play underground here as well, so I'm going to go on board with him. You're going to immediately see some of those orange arrows turn around. There's that one in mid-alley. Nature needs to pick up this kill. Oh, nothing but hit markers there. He's going to get a chance from the left-hand side. He should go down. And that's good defense really coming in from Epsilon. Swanee just tracks out on any head glitch you can possibly find, making life very, very difficult for Optic Gaming. Josh, meanwhile, well, that was lack of accuracy more than anything else. Optic are going to get control of B.
Yeah, and you know, we talked about Scump needing to get stuff rolling. He's had a pretty good start, but the rest of the team right now is combined to be, what, minus 12 or so.
Right.
Just really struggling. Scump can't get it done all by himself. Leads up to 26 right now, 90 seconds left. We'll stick on with Nadeshot here on this left side. They do have the 2-cap control. Looks like he's going to push through crates, try and put a little aggression on the spawn at A. As you can see from the minimap, nobody home. So he should at least be able to get the neutral, but it looks like Epsilon is able to 3-hop B.
Yeah, the problem is now Nature is going to have a lot of work to do. There's going to be Epsilon players just racing straight towards him, and he can't afford to just play for the neutral. He's trying to reduce that deficit. He is not going to get the cap. However, now Optic Gaming need to try and jump that B flag, as well as that the home flag is being taken by Epsilon. Clayster goes down, Proofy and Nadeshot left up, and now Optic Gaming with that massive push towards A are going to be left without a single flag.
Yeah, and one thing to note, maybe people are not familiar with kind of how this works. This is single elim, best of 5. So a slow start in game 1 is going to be very hard to recover from. But again, this is the first game of the day. It's early. Optic getting warmed up. It looks like Epsilon's going to be the hot team to start. And, you know, at what point are you going to say this is just going to be, you know, borderline impossible to come back from? But then again, we need to see what TCM almost overcame 42 points yesterday.
Look at the aggression from Swanee. You mentioned it before,
yeah.
But he's got the AR. He's like, oh, I'm just going to get the C. Don't even worry about it. Challenge me, Proofy. Challenge me. You've got a head glitch. It doesn't matter. Accuracy too strong for Swanee. 14 and 6. Kicking things off. The trip cap does go in, and it is going to be there for a couple of seconds. They may just get one tick. But to be honest with you, Maven, damage has been done. It's almost a repeat, really, of what we saw at Call of Duty Championships, where Epsilon just steamrolled the first map. It was just such a dominant
the last 30 or so seconds there, they weren't even getting any points.
Right.
I think with 9 seconds left, they were able to take their home cap. So just an incredible effort out of Epsilon that first side.
Scumpy 18 and 14. We said he needs to explode. He did just that. Now just needs his teammates to just step it up a little bit, give him some help, because you look over on the other side, you've got Swanee 16 and 7, Tommy 15 and 9, Jerd is 12 and 11, Josh, meanwhile, you know, he's 9 and 13, but bless him, he hasn't had much to do, really.
And well, again, that's how it's been. It's been a pretty even effort out of them. Granted, Swanee is just crushing right now at 16 and 7, but none of them have really been struggling in the games I've seen. They've just all been doing really well. And even though Josh is -4 right now, I'm sure he's going to get it going on this second side.
I love this heads-up play as well by Tommy. He's pulled out in Remington as well. They recognize, hey, we have a massive lead. We don't need to jumpy. We can just slay. Slay it around the flag. If we get 4 down, jump on it. Make it as simple as that.
That's why on this map in particular, it is so hard to come back from a big deficit, because they have no reason to put themselves in a position to get a 3 or 4 down. They don't need to put any aggression on B at all. You know, now obviously the Optic's able to take it. It's going to change the story, but that early break with the Remington I did like.
Yeah, heads-up play from Tommy. Jerd is going to secure the B flag.
Wow, so quick they switched that.
Yep, managed to get a couple of kills down. Jerd pushes through. Problem now, it's going to be a couple of ultimate players. Great, Jerd with the knife on Scumpy. There's going to be a second player there. Jerd tags up, goes for the pre-fire. Hasn't connected just yet. Still going to be chasing him. That was Proofy. Nicely played by Jerd. Fantastic initiative there.
I think 90% of his bullets went into the map, and then he was able with his final goal to get the kill.
As long as those 3 go in, that's all that matters, right?
And just taking a look at the score here, I know we're early into the second side, but this lead's about to hit that 40 mark. Scumpy here on the B-Dom will get taken up. It's 3 down right now for Optic. Play last alive.
There's the
3-piece.
Oh, wow. 4-0.
And that was a big play. I mean, they've got to work. They need a 2-cap from here on out and start pushing for a neutral or the 3-cap as far as they are down. Proofy are able to get one, got another across. Can he get the second? No, that player will wisely get away.
Yeah, nicely run away, really, but places 3 pieces. Keeps that B flag neutral. That's big for Optic Gaming. It's 117 to 80, or 118 to 80 rather than deficit. That's getting a tad large. Now Optic Gaming try and hop that B flag. Proofy goes down. Nadeshot pushing all the way through now. This is a big couple of kills really from Nadeshot. There's one. Pre-fires towards red. Actually going to wait for this player to turn around. Oh, classic
the timing there. Just swung around. Able to at least force some players to rotate back to that home cap. Gives him a little extra time there with B. But as you can see here, Jerd able to neutral that home cap.
Oh, what?
With the knife on Nade.
If he gets the second kill, it's going to be huge. He's actually using a silence. Emtar in respawn, jumps around the corner, keeps the flag neutral. King Jerd does what he wants. One more play from Optic Gaming. He's going to be charging him from behind, and Jerd gets his kill. That would have been ridiculous. Flag stays neutral. Optic Gaming did well, though, to hold on to that B flag. The problem they're going to have now, though, is Swanee, 3rd story red. And this is very much what we saw Nameless do yesterday for Team Envious. Such a horrible spot. You get a talented AR up there, it's just impossible. You need to flood red and shut him down.
Yeah, but the difference is they don't have the 2-cap right now. It's a lot more dominant when you have map control. They don't. He will fall. And if Optic can hold this 2-cap for the remainder, I mean, this is going to turn to neck and neck. But obviously, we've got a ways to go. Jerd trying to, again, neutral this home cap. How annoying has he been over the past minute or so to apply this consistent pressure? Teammate picks it up. Nice nade comes in for Clay. They're able to shut that down. It looks like Josh here working on their home cap.
Josh getting a big 2-piece over at C. Scumpy, though, behind enemy lines. Needs to go big. Picks up one. Couldn't find anybody else. Placed it. He's pushing forward towards that A flag. 1 minute 45 left. 30-point advantage in favor of Team Epsilon. And if Optic Gaming are going to have any chance of picking up this first map, they need to go, and they need to go now. That's exactly what Nadeshot's doing. He's on that A flag, but they need to make sure they don't lose B at the same time as well. C is actually being capped by Proofy, so potential trip cap for Optic Gaming. Proofy needs this kill. It's going to be huge for his left-hand side. Not going to happen. It does get neutral. Meanwhile, Swanee, it's just a nuisance at A flag.
Yeah, so a full minute here with a 3-cap would be 36. That's going to be so difficult to hold. I mean, this is close to, unfortunately, mathematically over in this game 1 for Optic. And you know, the man of the match for me, at least across his second side, was just Jerd. I mean, I know he isn't quite as flashy statistically as Swanee, but that pressure on the home cap is just so irritating.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt. He's always making Optic flank back, always giving them problems and troubles. Placed that. Well, that's unfortunate, but still managed to get the kill on Tommy. And the pressure is there on the base of Epsilon, but that cap ASAP. Placed that is on the flag, but as I said, there's going to be a couple of players rotating around towards him. Is he going to get the kill? There's one more player there. Nope. Flag still neutral, so that's unfortunate for Optic Gaming. 37 seconds left.
This one will inevitably go here to Epsilon, and I mean, a little bit better showing here in the second side for Optic, but putting yourself in such a big hole on side one, it just makes it ever so difficult. We'll take a look here as we got a little time to kind of look through the stats and just see who really put up numbers. You know, we mentioned a player like Scump having to go off, but look at the flip there. You know, his slaying duo in Proof, 13 and 27, really tough to carry, you know, 1-to-2 ratio like that.
Epsilon pick up map number 1 here in the best of 5. Obviously, single elimination. There are no second chances here at G3. You get knocked out, you're packing your bags, you're going home.
I'll tell you what, you know, from a player's perspective, they usually like that double limb. From a caster and a viewer experience,
it makes it so
single
much
limb.
more
Every single series today is just nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, it's win or go home.
Which is why it's crazy. You can't afford to have that kind of slow start. You can't have a warm-up game where you throw away a map and you're like, don't even worry about it. You know, we're warming up. It's first game of the day. You can't have that. You need to go into the first series just fully amped up. And Scumpy definitely did. Sovereign. This is a map again at Call of Duty Championships. Epsilon took, and it was pretty convincingly once again against Optic. Optic 100% have improved on this map since then. Obviously, have to mention, without Embos now with Proofy, it's a completely different team technically, but still, Epsilon know that in the back of their minds, hey, we've already beat them on this map once on a big stage. We can do it again here now.
Yeah, it's certainly, if anything, just a confidence builder going into this one for sure. And it looks like we're going to start off here with Tommy. Looks like the break is going to be towards A. They'll have one player that's going to be flirting with, looks like probably bottom snake over there. And it's going to be Tommy. We'll see if he can pick up some easy kills as they're going to rotate.
Tommy, without a doubt, one of the best, if not the best, search and destroy player in Europe. You need to always keep your eye out on him when you go to search and destroy. He's going to be running the silence. MTAR is going to be, has already drawn first blood on Josh though. And that is going to put Epsilon in a bit of a sticky situation here with just 3 players alive. What's interesting to note is Tommy's the only player that actually went to B. His teammates, including Jerd with the bomb, is over at A, so waiting to see if anyone is going to rotate across. Finding now moves being made. 20 picks up Proofy with the 3 versus 3, but the nade goes in from place. The Jerd planting that bomb should be able to get it down, and this is now where you realistically have to look at Tommy to try and get the rotation.
Yeah, and they had 2 players kind of waiting for him to rotate. He's been patient in and around there.
Oh, no.
And oh god, they're about to hug as this player is what, directly above him?
Yeah, he's above him.
It looks like he rotated out the backside. This should be an easy pick here for Tommy as he is going to drop. He will be able to get that kill on Scumpy. It is going to be a 2v2. Nate and Clay versus Jerd and Tommy.
Pressure now on Optic Gaming. Jerd sends a corner, picks up the kill. Now it's going to be a 1-on-2. Vator, can he get the kill? No, he can't. Jerd challenges, picks it up. Nicely played by Epsilon there. Obviously, they were in a 3 versus 4, and they just made it work.
Yeah, anytime you're getting first blood and still able to come away with that match is a gigantic win for your squad. Good job. They held composure. Tommy was so patient over there. I feel like he hung around B. I mean, even a good, 15, 20 seconds after that plant went down, he was just waiting on that bait, and it paid off.
Let's not forget, they have 100% attacking round percentage win rate here at G3. Crazy statistic to be saying out loud. But up now, Optic Gaming's turn, and S&D Sovereign, if you've watched Optic Gaming, you know, for a period of time, you know that they very much do favor the B site. So if I'm Epsilon, I am stacking that B site on defense.
Looks like Clay picks up one with a shot. The Remington of Tommy counters back, and Clay there with 2 kills early. Great job out of him. He's going to have the Remington's hands now. You saw there via the Oracle, he had 1 below him, but just like that, what was that? The nade of Swanee. Jerd's going to be last alive.
I think Jerd just actually spotted, placed it through the window. I think he also knows that bomb was down. Actually in between 2 players, but 2 players at the opposite side of the map. Close to obviously 3-1 shot. He's going on a wide flank, so Jerd realistically here checks bomb. Nobody home, and he's going to start thinking about potentially that A bomb site. That's why he's rotating.
Yeah, he's going to flip over here, but the patience of Optic, it looks like they're, obviously, if you look at the minimap here, they are going to ultimately push B. They do need to get this bomb and get down. They have 25 seconds here to work with. Nade, most likely, he's going to be the guy in the plant. He's going to be covered here by Clay, and Clay able to pick up that kill on Jerd. So now we hear some noise out of the crowd.
There you go.
Optic able to answer back here, tied up 1-1.
Yeah, nicely played by Clayster. Just very patient, waited, just as many corners as he possibly could. Saw the shadow, pre-fired Jerd, nicely played from Clayster, all tied up. 1 round apiece, as you said.
That's huge for Clay. He got 3 kills, I believe, that round, and you saw he was one that he really struggled in Anaheim and S&D.
Right.
In particular.
Yeah, he did.
We don't usually see that out of him, but he had some really, slow, like 0-6, 1-7 type starts, which this is not very typical for him. So good to see him after this hot start.
Epsilon now on the second attacking round. They've gone for a similar strategy, and this time Tommy's going to stay back. He's going to play a little bit defense. Proofy rushes forward. First blood once again for Optic Gaming. Tommy, though, instantly replies as Clayster and Proofy go down. And now 3-on-2, Nadeshot versus Scumpy. Now bomb is down. Nadeshot is going to level things up. 2 versus 2. Looks over towards green room. There is a player inside. Swanee has managed to pick up the bomb, and it is going to be Swanee.
Oh my.
Classic COD timing.
Yeah, I don't know if he even had eyes on him with that smoke there anyway, but it looks like Nade is going to get aggressive and push up here. It's going to depend on if he's watching this corner. Oh, God, the headshot from Nade. Absolutely filthy. Him and Scump. Tommy's going to be last alive. 45 seconds left to go. Bomb is down.
Can Tommy try and shut down the duo? Optic Gaming. I love this play. It's heads up. You know, you cover one entrance, I'ma cover the other. They know bomb is down as well. So Tommy, if he does this,
well, you know, 100% win rate still. Are they going to keep it alive?
This is going to be a nasty 1 versus 2. It's a very, very difficult position. Some people may remember Clayster's 1 versus 2 back on Black Ops 2, where he was sandwiched between players, but that's going to be one. Oh, Scumpy rushed out. That was almost a huge mistake.
If his shot was on the first guy a little more accurate, he got that kill quicker. It would have just lined up perfectly, I think, there. But
that's high risk, but Scumpy gets away with it. And for the first time in the tournament, Epsilon drop an attacking round.
That was about an inch from them just both lining up with those bullets.
That would have been just heartbreaking.
Well, we see Clay here again with this shot he started. He was able to pick up 2 kills to start the round last time. We'll see if Epsilon's a little more prepared for his aggressive play here in top control.
You see immediately just what you said. They played so passively this time, and Clayster needs to be careful. He did just see someone all the way on the bottom catwalk. He's aiming in with this. Just waiting to see if anyone's going to push him. Still yet to see first blood. Bomb quickly planted. And the problem Clayster has now is he's in such an open position. Nade's going to start flying in. He hasn't got a trophy system to cover him. If he peeks, he's going to be in some massive danger. But you see the way Epsilon so patiently just starting to think about that flank. Yeah,
they're just like inching forward, and there you go. Clay improved, being patient, pick up the first 2, but Jerd and Josh do answer back. It is going to be 2v2. 18 seconds here left on the defusal timer. Clay's about to have an engagement here. Nice shot. Again, that's 4 kills now with the shotgun.
Jerd's going to rush him as well. Oh, the hit marker.
And
he's got... Jerd going to have the time. 8.1, Jerd gets the defuse.
Wow. Great play by Jerd. Hit marker from Clay with that shot. He a little bit out of that 1-shot range. And woohoo, that was an exciting one.
Yeah, he had the reactions to just get it on target, but sadly, the hit marker came through. Jerd clutching up 5-2. The score for him, all tied up here on S&D Sovereign, 2 rounds apiece. Now back to Epsilon on the attacking side, and 4 AR push.
With our luck, we're going to get it like 7.6 defusal time with a bomb glitch. Like, that's what I was waiting for. Like, it's so close, I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
But thankfully, the Call of Duty gods are currently with us. Going to start off here with Jerd. He's going to be destroying glass all over the map.
I mean, it's a legit start, right?
Yeah.
Break as much glass as you possibly can, make as much noise as you possibly can. It's King Jerd, he does what he wants. Right now, Jerd up top, just waiting. As I said, 4 AR push. Very interesting! Oh, my! 1 shot! Second player on the side. Jerd gets shut down by Scumpy.
Jerd's controller is on the ground right now.
Yeah, he's mad. He's very mad. Optic Gaming on defense have drawn every single first blood this game. So Epsilon have been doing pretty well to keep these sort of attacking rounds as close as they were. They've won 1, lost 1. As now looking at Swanee's perspective, Tommy does have that bomb. What is he up to?
Well, it looks like there's a player in research. They've got that whole back line, typical coverage here you're going to see out of them right now. He's going to get this plant down. We'll see if a nade does come in, or he's going to get the call from Proofy. All right, Proof's going to know the bomb goes down. He is going to challenge right away. Another player there. Swanee's going to get the wall bang, and Nade's going to be rotating over here through the B dom. He's got a player back to his left, another player rotating through research. We'll see if they can pinch this.
Yeah, Clayster really doesn't want to peek out. He knows he needs Nade to make the play, and sadly, Swanee picks up that first kill. Turns, oh my God, Nade shot nearly just got destroyed. 1-on-3. Not going to happen. Tommy and Josh too strong. Tommy 6-3, kicking things off strong here in Central Choice Zone.
Well, it's so hard to come through. It's just so predictable to come through research there, and I think it was what Clay and Pruth both got caught. 2 people staring in that corner.
Realistically, they needed Nadeshot from B-Dom to make the play first.
Well, that's what, it's so much teamwork. You know, whether it's Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, it's about pinching those angles together. And you had kind of if Clay went in, then they went in, then Pruth when it was all just kind of scattered, which isn't going to get it done.
Clayster sticking with the shotgun on Optic Gaming's attacking side. He's going to go for a bit of a different rush, though, see if he can try and catch someone from Epsilon. There is a player up there as well. He's just going to be lying outside those doors. Is he going to push through? That's the question. Be careful for anyone on the bottom catwalk. First blood comes in. Proofy shuts down Josh.
Yeah, and like you said, these first bloods have really been going in the way of Optic, but down 3-2 right now, so the score not really reflecting the success they've had early. Going to sit here with Proofy, who is laying prone. You can see via the Oracle, he's got a player outside there. He's going to work on getting this plant down, and
Hey, Clayster just peeks around the corner with the shotgun, makes it a 2-on-4. Proofy playing it very, very slow. Just gonna be has gone down though. That was to the hands of Swanee. So now a 3-on-1, all down to Tommy.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Oh no! Oh no!
God, Tommy!
That's Clayster and Nadeshot. Clay with a fantastic accuracy, but Proofy just runs straight in. He's like, no, this is not happening. I'm not giving you the 3
Well, I swear I stopped talking mid-sentence because I thought we had the bomb glitch there for a second because Proof I thought was going to go for the plant. Then he just jumps out of control there. It worked out.
Right, every time Proofy goes to that B site, he's notorious for lying down, kind of baiting it out a couple of seconds.
Well, I'm so nervous about the glitch occurring. I was like, oh no, we're going to get a reset. And then he ends up getting the final kill there by wrapping around and getting the kill bottom control. So good job by him. We're all tied up 3-3. Gonna start off on board with Tommy.
This is gonna be huge, this map for momentum, Maeve. I mean, I feel like whoever wins this map really is gonna have so much momentum carried through into the Blitz. And these games are starting so quick as well. You don't have time to really just sit back and waste time. It's just gonna be straight into the next game. So if Epsilon do take it, could well be another 3-0.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I mean, this has been some fun S&D to watch. It's been pretty aggressive on both sides as far as, I mean, we've had kills typically going down before that 45-second mark. Not usually an offensive team really waiting too patiently to make some sort of late rotation, but we will check out Jared. This is a scary place to be with a Remington, especially if you get pushed by a sub or a shotgun, but giving himself a little bit of space here in this corner.
Just curious, a place that not going to be using the shotgun. Vector out in hand. He is going to find first
there.
blood. Pre-fight for the second as well. He got nothing by hit markers. That's so unfortunate. Stun backs off. You know, job has been done there. He's managed to draw first blood. That's big. Meanwhile, now Judd with that bomb, you know, he's left with that Remington, as you said, and he's not the best in position.
Yeah, pushing down these stairs is terrifying, but he will catch the knife of Scum.
Now Tommy, 1-on-4, doesn't matter. Proofy cleans up. And Optic Gaming for the first time in the Search and Destroy go into the lead.
Yeah, and like you said, I mean, they can't go down 2 games. They've got to win this game too. And typically speaking, as a North American versus European team, you kind of expect the S&D a lot of times to go the way of a team like Epsilon. But right now, Optic flexing their strength a little bit here as they have taken what, the first lead, I believe, in this game too.
Yeah, first time Optic have been in the lead. Clayster once again sticking with that trusty shotgun.
10-5.
He's 10-5,
working,
right? I mean, going back to your point a little bit earlier on, you know, his S&D at Anaheim, it was pretty poor.
A little lackluster, yes.
It wasn't normal Clayster. I remember we were sitting with his brother, and his brother was like, "Well, what's going on, Clay? Come on, man, step it up." And this is very much a much better performance from him, what we know and love. Well, himself. Look at the defensive rush, by the way. 3 players all on the ground. Nadeshot's going to be sat there saying, "What?"
Oh my! He was. You know, usually they have a time where they want to check that flank. He wasn't all ready to get pushed there. Very aggressive, like you said. And Clayster going to be able to get 1 kill. You know, he switched it up on him. Didn't have the shotgun. Went with the Remington. Different route this time out of him.
Really good play as well. As soon as he recognized what Epsilon had done, he pushed through into that spawn, got control of that, pushing through that bomb site. The best thing Clayster running up that. Oh no! No, Judd! He wasn't ready.
No, he got tried. I know that was probably against a sub, but still disgusting shots there out of Clay. Gets the nade up, checking to see if anyone's on the fuse. Gonna have Josh pushing in now. We should have an engagement in just a moment. He will get shot in the back from Clay. There's 13-5. That's his second round with 3 kills.
Judd started shooting at Clay, and Clay just kind of turned around like,
oh no. Yeah. I feel some bees.
So what was that? Some lights thing? No, not today, my friend. Not today. Clayster stepping it up on main stage when his team need him the most. 13-5. A sensational performance. Now Optic Gaming 1 round away from closing out map number 2 and make it 1-1 in the series.
Yeah, and Clay, again, just 6 of these kills coming in 2 rounds where he really clutched it up for his team. We'll see what they can do on the defensive side here for Epsilon. Like we talked about before the day, they came in at 100%, obviously not going that way. Able to get an assist here. Josh will pick up the kill on Scum.
However, it was immediately traded. Proofy pushed through. Judd was there to clean
Underneath
up.
Is coming.
It is. Who is that? It's going to be Nadeshot on the wide flank, but there's a player there waiting for it. And just, is he going to turn around? No! Swanee picks it up. Clayster 1-on-3. Well, Clay's had a sensational search and destroy. This would be a fantastic ending to the map if he can clutch it up. But there's going to be players all around in Clayster, pretty much dead for rights.
Yeah, there's fire coming from all over the map there. He will get taken out. At this point, you know, I'm rooting for around 11. It's already 5-4. We might as well push it the distance.
Well, there's a lot of fans out there that'll be a little bit nervy if it went to round 11 for both Epsilon and
Greenwall. I am sorry.
Yeah,
I take back everything I said.
Yeah. Clayster, you have to really spectate him on this attacking side. Shotgun back out, 13-6. Just keep emphasizing it, but it really is a solid performance from him.
You know, and this is going to be, I like to see what he does. You know, he pushed in last time. He'd been going with his shotgun approach
This is
the
going
whole
to be a
time.
quick push in from Epsilon as well.
Oh, I didn't see him on the stairs.
Neither did.
What?
What just happened? Scumpy got the pick on Jerd.
Clay got Houdini'd.
That was unbelievable. Scumpy has literally just saved his life. We didn't see the kill from his perspective, but Clayster pushing through, and Scumpy from back catwalk got the snipe on Jerd. Jerd's going to report him out, but Clayster with a player underneath him. He's going to pick up the kill. Now it's Josh.
4v1.
1-on-4 situation. Player top catwalk. He goes down. Optic Gaming level up the series. One map apiece. And to be honest, if I'm in that Optic booth, I'm looking at Clay and I'm saying, thanks, bro.
Yeah, I thought they were about to like headbutt and then just gone down the steps. Wow, hell of a game there by Clay, 15-6. Tell you what, anytime you're dropping 15 kills in S&D, you're doing something well.
Every time we seem to cast the S&D, a player just seems to go off.
That's
Obviously,
right, we had the 20 kills from Krim.
In an S&D. Unbelievable. Straight into the action, we have some Blitz Octane to get underway. And let's start off with, I want to see Tommy, see what he's using. That Remington down that left-hand side. He's going to be waiting to see if anyone is going to be pushing. There's a player patiently waiting. Who is that sneaky little player? It is, of course, Scumpy. So, first blood already goes down in favor of Jerd.
Well, we're going to see who can wait the longest here for this push on Diner's side. But Tommy being ever so patient. He knows someone's coming eventually. And we have ourselves a good old-fashioned standoff.
Meanwhile, the other side of the map, Jerd, he's managed to pick up one. Can he find the second? No, he can't. Go back over towards Tommy, who has just cleaned up Scumpy. So Scumpy gave in first. He was the player that finally made a move.
If I had to pick who was going to win that patience battle, I'm going with Tommy.
Yeah, Scumpy just sat there like, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Why do I not see you? Just runs at you. But Tommy, nicely played now, trying to get some map control down the left-hand side. Of course, Clayster, that turret roll, as you so mentioned, just waiting patiently. Tommy does clean one up now. He is going to expect Clayster, and oh my lord. Tommy played that perfectly, predicted it nicely, and now he's in a good position to try and make some plays for his team. He's not realistically going to be able to get a cap, but could have maybe picked up a couple kills.
This has been more like old school Blitz, at least off the break here. I mean, a lot of the games we've been doing, it's been down to this like spawn and race type formula. Just cap, cap, cap. At this point in the game, I mean, we've seen 8 to 9 caps on the board, something like that. Right now, nothing. You know, they're clearing out their base, communicating, playing patient, and this may be a low-scoring game.
Could be pretty slow. Tommy cleans up. There's one, there's two. Nicely played from him. And that should open up for the first cap of the game. Now, the question, how are Optic Gaming going to play off the respawn while they've actually cleared out their base? Nicely played. I was wondering if anyone was going to get an unlucky spawn there and try and overextend. If they did, they actually have Swanee, who right now must be pretty bored. He's 1-0. He's watching that overextend, and no one from Optic has done it while the first blood which Swanee got.
And yeah, on the flip side, Jerd has been my favorite Blitz player to watch, at least through day one. He just has like a scent for that Blitz goal. He's able to get there so well and just puts up huge numbers. He's 6-3 with the first cap right now. And keep eyes on him, just see if he runs away with this one.
You know what, let's have a look at his perspective. You mentioned 7-3 now, but
he had a wall of Optic in front of him there.
That was quite literally the green wall in front of him, and he was not able to break through it. Tommy, meanwhile, mid-map, looks towards our left-hand side. Oh my god, his AR shot today is just on form. Swanee, sitting pretty, 2-0. Finally a play the other side off that 18-wheeler. And he's all by himself. In fact, his teammate goes down, so now he really has to make some plays over towards the left-hand side. There's one, sees the second as well, pulls out the thermal. No hit markers whatsoever, he's just going to have to call that one out to his team.
Swanee is 3-0. We're what, 2 minutes and 40 seconds into this one, and he hasn't died.
Yeah, he's just watching
Patience?
the cross. He's all he has done is he sat towards Bright. Oh my god, that was just ridiculous. That's bullet kills. But he's been watching to see if anyone from Optic is overextended. No one has so far this entire game, and that's why it's such a low-scoring game, because Optic are basically saying, all right, you know, you're arguably on the more advantageous side here. We're going to sit back, just basically pray that we pick up those kills. Now you're seeing Epsilon finally push forward. Josh, last man up. Where is he? Not really in a position to cap, but again, he's going to do that roll now, watching the overextend, make sure no one from Optic sneaks.
Yeah, and this is just, again, the polar eye. I did one yesterday. It ended, what, 7-7 first side, 14-14 second for the final. It's 1-0 right now. We have 90 seconds left. Just completely different playstyles we're seeing. A lot of patience here, and so far so good for Epsilon. Would like to have more of a lead, but they're going to hold it here 1-0. We're on board here with Proofy, who is bottom broken. You can see a couple players of Epsilon at home. Going to be able to get some hit markers there, not able to clean up the kill. He's going to need a little help, though. There's 3 people at home. Proofy's pretty much by himself. He's got some support coming from behind. Didn't see the gun. Able to pick up both. They have a 2-prong push. They might be able to float punch through a cap here.
That.
Clay picks up the other kill.
He get
this
the cap? Yes, he gets it. Nicely played. Coming in from Clayster. That's going to be 1-1 now. Nadeshot, he's been lying here this whole time, I want to point out. So both teams showing each other a massive amount of respect. They know how dangerous everyone in this lobby can be. But the way Epsilon playing, completely eliminating Nadeshot's ability to sneak, which is why he's having to do this now. He knows he can't sneak in their base because he simply can't get there. He's just being slayed. He needs to wait for Epsilon to make a push.
And I want to point out, a lot of people have been questioning Clay a little bit. He's had a Niagara kind of a rough event, Anaheim kind of a rough event, despite getting second in that one. But he's 13-6 right now, coming off that huge S&D game. I think it's safe to say Clay's feeling it today.
Here we go. Sneaking coming in from Scumpy behind enemy lines.
There it is.
But however, Tommy is in a position to level things up almost instantly. 2 apiece now. And to be honest with you, Maeve, it's been a slow game, but it's been full of strategy.
We get 2 caps in 4.5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then 2 caps in like the final 20 seconds.
And here comes in an Epsilon wave of aggression. Just not going to get it. He stood on the cap, but isn't going to get it. That's unfortunate. And a big wave of aggression came in there at the very end from Epsilon. Jerd with 2 in the final kill cap. Phenomenal stuff from him. 14-8. You said keep your eyes out. Yeah, you see it.
You saw the mini-map at the end. His arrow is directly in the cap. Just not enough time to punch it through, but it's a wash. Tied game going in. Might as well be 0-0, and should have an exciting second half in this game 3.
I wonder if we're going to see the Scump Tommy once again. Both players with extreme patience. Doesn't look like Tommy's going to wait this time, but that's going to be Scumpy. Jerd's going to challenge. Oh, no! It's over. Scumpy just asserting dominance there.
Oh, and Tommy thinks he has him dead to rights, but he should get the call out here. Scump might pick up another kill, but now they are all going to rotate back here, get safe, get on defense. I believe that was Scump that was outside the base. They're trying to apply this early aggression. Is he able to get the kill? No, he will take out Nade, though.
Scumpy, though, is pushing. Jerd picks up the kill. Proofy, meanwhile, tagged up. And this is just so interesting watching the strategy from both teams. Going back to my point at the end of that first half. When you have, ARs like Swanee and like Clayster in a game of Blitz, both players can just be complete turrets. I mean, you see Clayster, he's got top broken. This is essentially what Swanee did that whole first half. And look at the accuracy. These guys don't miss. It's just, you have to emphasize it at times because they're just so talented. Proofy, is he going to run past? Looks a corner. Oh, he gets the kill. Oh, that was almost Josh sneaking through.
Yeah, that's a cap. I mean, if he doesn't check that corner, that is absolutely a score. So good job, heads up play by Proof there.
Nadeshot in a position to get a cap. All of Epsilon spawning out, but he hasn't gone for it. Again, being very, very patient. Wants to make sure they get as many kills as they possibly can. Runs out of ammo though, and peeking the side. He needs some support from his teammates before he even decides to do anything. In flies Proofy. Nadeshot still with no ammo. He's gonna have to just stay. He really has no choice here.
Yeah, I like that play, even though it only resulted in 1 cap. I like the effort there out of him. He could have punched it through for the 1 cap. Instead, he tried to set up a little bit of a relay for his teammates.
Scumpy
didn't pan out, but good job.
I thought Scumpy had missed him there for a second. Optic Gaming now in the lead just by 1. It's a fragile point. Can be taken away at any time as Epsilon now really pushing up the map as you've got Tommy just allowed a play to run straight past them. He has 4 plays all around him. Finally does get shut out, but meanwhile, Josh, he's still at the back of the map, and we saw he almost managed to get a sneak cap. Proofy did just see him. He's giving away his position now, tagged up.
Well, that's 2 or 3 times now we've almost seen sneak caps, but good job, good heads-up plays there by Optic. Still on with Josh here.
How is he still alive?
All of Optic in front of him right now. He's got to wait for some support. He does have a player coming in right now through gas, and this is just, they're turtling to a degree here. They only have a 1-cap lead, but they haven't made it outside of their base in the past 60 seconds or so.
Yeah, and that's all due to Josh. He's just being such a thorn in their side. Finally, someone rushes him. They clean up that kill, and they know last player is going to be off respawn now, so Optic finally going to get some good map control. And that was fantastic defense. Proofy needed to pick up that kill really to open up the left-hand side of the map, but he is still alive. There's the assist. 1 more player. Josh cleans him up.
And yeah, like you said, a little bit of a turtle, but they were able to clean it up, finally take mid-map control. A little over 2 minutes left in this one. Still a 1-cap lead. Clay will get dropped by Jerd there mid-map. Nadeshot here kind of protecting the left side of his base. Just looking at the mini-map, he is going to have an engagement coming right now. Shots a little suspect, able to challenge that player, and will take out Josh.
Nicely done again. Solid defense comes in. Now this is the gunfight that Clay needs to win to open up this right-hand side. Potentially start some spawn traps. He sees him. That's Josh who, sorry, it's Jerd rather, who picks up that kill. 3 players go down. Nadeshot last man up. He's trying to go for the rotation on the overextend. Meanwhile, Jerd should be able to. No, he doesn't get it.
Great play by Proofy.
Tommy is still there though. Pre-fights, he goes down, but they've just flooded it enough where Josh was able to get the cap. All tied up. 3-3. 1 minute, 30 seconds left, Maeve.
Oh, God. You know, you can't even make any assumptions or predictions here. We only have 6 total caps over the whole course of this game, but good play by Josh. Able to rotate back through strip, get that kill there. On with Jerd.
Couple of kills go down. Tommy, oh my lord, the accuracy just does not miss. And you see both teams now just kind of pitching up at that 50% of the map mark. Very, very afraid of just overextending too far. 1 kill goes down. Josh is able to trade that, but Scumpy may actually just have snuck behind enemy lines. He has.
Let's see if he can punch it and tries to wrap around. Will take the shots from Jerd and drop. 50 seconds left on the clock here. Still tied up, Benson.
I just looked at that mini-map. Look at this. Josh has snuck all the way behind for Team Epsilon. And
he's tried so many times. He finally gets it, does he?
Finally gets it now. Optic Gaming need to be aggressive, but as well as that, they need to have solid defense. It's Scump who's watching the overextend. He's highlighted on the mini-map. Scump has actually gone down, so Jerd is going to be able to get a free cap here. Optic need to cap, and they need to do it now.
Can Proof win this gunfight? He's on the Humvee. Nice shot there.
He needs the cap,
should be able to punch it in. But
he is going to get it.
Come from Epsilon. Still a 1 cap lead. 15 seconds left. No player.
Optic are in a position to relay though.
Yep.
Everyone has overextended, so realistically, they're going to get a cap. It's time.
It's up to Proofy here.
Proofy needs to go big. There's one. There's more players. They're going to be above him. If he preempts, he's going to get a second.
Oh no, the timing! He checked low.
No, but there's one more player there. It was Scumpy. Scumpy got the kill on Josh. And Optic gets the win in the last second. Oh my God. Extraordinary game of Blitz. Optic take it. They set up for the relay. Proofy and Scumpy on defense. Clayster as well there to help out. Phenomenal stuff.
Well, you saw they had the 2 players in the base. They were forcing that outside strip spawn. It all came down to the defense there, you thought, and they shut it down. They ended up getting the trade, but there was no one at home to stop it. Really, you know, I was excited. It was inevitable. There wasn't really much they could do. They had their base.
The game is actually underway, so let's just dive straight into the action. Not waste any more time. Jerd is on that B flag already, and Epsilon are kicking things off with that C and B flag control.
All right, I apologize, hopping in a little bit late here. Jerd able to pick up the kill on A, gonna be able to put a bit of pressure there. They're gonna 3-hop that as we're gonna get a flip of the home caps. Staying on with Jerd, he's actually gonna rotate back to beat up pressure. You see on the minimap, a couple players gonna be coming through Closet. A lot of pressure coming Jerd's way. One went out to his left. He's weak from that nade. Let's see if he can get it.
God.
The hip fire melts.
Are you serious, Jerd?
I know most players don't run steady aim with the Vector either, but that just tore him up.
What just happened?
Jerd's melting.
Jerd, well, yeah. Scumpy, meanwhile, 6 and 3. Jerd 5 and 1. So those two once again in a battle of slaying power. Swanee 3 and 2. Proofy 0 and 2. So he hasn't started off as hot as I personally would have liked to have seen. Waiting patiently. There is going to be a player over there at the B flag. Not going to be able to connect with any shots whatsoever. Meanwhile, Epsilon are really trying to pin Optic in the back of the base, but that's a nice kill from Proofy. Sadly, no one there to trade.
And score-wise, this is eerily similar to game 1. That's 4 down for Optic there, too. And they're already out to a 15-point lead. This is almost the exact score we saw in game 1. They have a
trip cap. They actually have a trip cap. Josh, who is 7 and 2, is going to have 1 engagement here at C. I would expect him to win it.
Oh, okay. Eventually.
Yeah. Better late than never, I guess.
And he's going to get pushed from top cat here. Not able to take that out. Did get get the trophy down there. Jerd's rotating here through the pro shop. Going to have 2 players here on C that are pushing up the steps. He might be able to neutral this if he has a little help top middle. And Tommy actually picked up both those players that pushed up. So that's going to leave him free to cap this.
Yeah, Tommy, well, make that every play that pushed in. He's just a man on the mission. You've got to give Epsilon some serious props as well. Because you've got to remember, they just lost in the last second of a game of Blitz. That's going to be heartbreaking, demoralizing.
Very disheartening, yes.
And yet they've come in this Dom strike zone. They basically said, no, don't even worry about it.
Yeah, apparently they didn't care. They're ready to fly in this one. And the lead, again, what was the game 1? Ended up being 30 or so from the first side. We're about to get past that mile marker here before we hit the 2-minute mark.
Oh, Jerd. He is just not missing. He's looking for the 3rd. It's going to be there as well. Hitmarker's going to go for the turn with the knife.
I thought he was pushing for the knife there. Not able to get it, but fantastic plays out of him. Proof will lock down C right now. Each team with the cap. trying to get control of B right now is Epsilon.
Natron needs to pick up this kill, needs to be quick about it. Oh, he saw someone
Peekaboo.
over towards the side there. Scumpy has to track out of B. Tommy's going to clean him up. Tommy 12 and 8 as well. You know, you look at Clayster 4 and 12, Nade 5 and 9, 8 and 10. It's just,
well, yeah.
In all honesty, Epsilon just completely outside.
Oh, they're getting crushed. Not only are they getting outslayed right now, but they've been in 3 or 4 down scenarios here 5 or 6 times. It's really hard to work on rotations and lock things down when you don't have anyone alive.
Yep, Jerd, once again, rotate towards that C flag. However, more players push back. That's good defense now. Optic can finally think about that B flag. Proofy is going to cap it, and the defensive plays come in as well from Clayster. Big kill on Josh, but Epsilon so aggressive on the way they rotate that they're not really allowing Optic that much time to think. But I say that, and a trip cap potential was there, but sadly, Scumpy did get shut down by Swan.
Well, final 60 seconds here. If you're Optic, you just need to hold this 2-cap, climb back as much as you can, and they need Clay to get going. You know, we've just talked about how well he's been playing in the S&D and the Blitz. He really turned up, but struggling here with the fast sub-play of strike zone domination.
Yep, 2 plays down once again. Scumpy with 1, gonna see the second. Not gonna happen.
Nade, that's going to be 4 down, though, right now for Epsilon. They're going to be able to try and climb back in this again, pushing for this 3-cap. They push the Pro Shop spawn. It looks like they split a bit here. Mostly going to focus on C. The one player that went A is going to drop. They're going to retain control there, but lose C.
Clayster has a chance of going big. There's 1, throws the Semtex, but just too many Epsilon plays. They have done well to reduce this deficit. It's now at 20 with 20 seconds left. Nate pre-fires and connects with 1.
Yeah, I think this is something that they can certainly overcome here. 20 looks a heck of a lot better than 30 plus. Proofy are able to get 1 kill. Another player pushing towards the C-cab. Proof not able to get eyes.
Yeah, they are going to get the neutral for at least 1 tick. It's Proofy with 2. He was looking for the kill on the flag. 84 to 69. I mean, they've done well. They've reduced it. It's half of what it was.
Yeah. That's, I think it was from what, about 80, 90 seconds on, they really finally got control. They were getting slapped pretty much the first, 75% of that game. So good effort out of them towards the end. And it really just came down to slang. You know, when you brought up the numbers at one point, it was like 4 and 8, 4 and 9. And just look at how they climb back in. It proves even Scump's positive 1, Nade's only -1. Clay still struggling a bit, but they really turned it up there towards the end of that first side.
Look at this push from Josh. Instantly trying to wrap around behind Optic Gaming. He is going to pick up 1. That was Proofy now. If he gets his home flag kill as well, which he does, Josh, you know, he gets so much stick normally on Epsilon for being that player that's consistently at the bottom of the leaderboard, but stepping it up now, 18 and 12, 4 caps. You know, when you team with people like Swanee, Jerd, and Tommy, who are known for getting all the kills, it's got to be pretty hard to be fair to whoever finishes at the top.
I said before this one, Josh, when I did this game with him against, he was cursed. He went 31 and 15 or something like that. Wow. He was the slayer for them. It looks like he's continuing that. As like he said, he's 18 and 12. But Jerd here, mid-step's going to have 2 players in front of him. Teammate cleans up 1. He'll pick up the other. 1 here to the left will drop there to Proofy. That was C control. Attempted to be taken by Nade Shop, but looks like that is going to fall back to the boys of Epsilon.
Yep, Epsilon putting a lot of pressure on the flags. As finally Clayster is able to break into B, but the player sneaking, coming in from behind. He's going to need some help from Nature. Not going to happen. Clayster, can he get the kill? Stays alive. The hit markers everywhere. Epsilon just bombarding that flag. Josh, meanwhile, sneaking around the outside.
Yeah, he saw 1 teammate, does clean him up. He's going to work on A here. They have the potential for a 3-cap, but 2 players in on B there from Optic, and he got sandwiched there as well. So this is looking good for Optic. They should be able to take control of A and B right now. Jerd's got a challenge here at the top steps, and with that kill, he's got a teammate coming. They should be able to at least neutral A if they can pick up a kill or 2 here.
It's going to be down pretty much to place that. Assist comes in. There's the kill. Hold on to A flag. Now Optic with A, B control. Only 1 player up for Epsilon. They need to get that map control back and start slowing.
Yeah, you know, we're about 2 minutes into this one, and not a lot of ground has been made up from Optic. Score still pretty similar to that first side. Clay is going to drop on Catwalk. Swanee and Jerd pick up a couple of kills, and so far, at least in the first side of this, it's looking like all Epsilon again, but like we saw in side 1, Optic came soaring back on the second half.
This is a good rotation that really came in from Proofy. There's 1 more player up top. Catwalk, can they get the kill? That's a huge 2-piece on the C flag, but sadly no one there to support. They're losing that B flag as well, so Scumpy needs to pick up this kill. Pressure on, gets it. There's again another Epsilon player being aggressive, pushing Scump. He should go down.
Oh.
The horrible timing once again. C still neutral. Players from both teams rushing towards it, trying to get control. Player top cat, it's Proofy, needs to peek and get the kill. He's tagged. Oh no, does go down.
And they should finally, Epsilon's been fighting for this C-cap for the past 45 seconds, finally do get it. They do have control. Clayster here pushing with his teammate, needs to flip it. They will have it, but good rotation here out of Swanee as he is going to put pressure on A. There is a player waiting for him out there in the courtyard. Good cover by Tommy, though, with the grenade, but Clay's grenade comes in and kills both.
Yep. Swanee's still there.
Oh, God, a three-piece by Clay.
This could be a trick cap as well. Jerd's gone down. Now you have to look at the plays on Spawn. Josh needs to go big. He's down as well. It's down to Swanee on it. Swanee gets the kill. A is going to be neutral. Nice play from him. Epsilon jumped back on that flag. 2 minutes remaining, and Optic trying to reduce his deficit in Pfizer. A wild nade shot there, who managed to pick up one, but instantly went down. Clayster trying to get the picks. They have Epsilon pinned in, but oh my God. One player with a pretty lucky spawn there. Josh spawns out on...
That's going to be a tough one to swallow. 90 seconds left. Lead is down to 14. Optic still plenty of time to work with here. 2 down for Epsilon coming off spawn. Proofy's got everything in the kitchen sink flying at him up C steps.
Clayster in B. Now with a minute and a half left. Clay picks up one. There's going to be more players rushing him. Can he try and get a couple of kills here? There's 2. Nothing but hit markers. Third player's going to jump around that corner any second now. Meanwhile, Epsilon very worried about that home flag. Swanee just destroys Clayster. And now, Optic, they need to get back into B. It is Nadeshot who is there. Another 2-piece, that's 4 down. Now, wow. Optic, they need to push.
That was a huge rotation there by Nadeshot through Kitchen, able to pick up a couple of those kills with Scump.
They will win on a 2-cap.
Yep, they just have to hold this 2-cap. This is eerily similar to the first
for 3.
side. They're pushing 3.
Again. This is a huge comeback from Optic Gaming. Nadeshot's going to get the cover. 2 more players in pro shop. Nadeshot tags him up. 1 more.
He's out. Hit markers on everyone.
Nadeshot, another kill. 2 players on the C flag. Nadeshot going huge for Optic Gaming right now. He is eventually going to run out of ammo. But damage was done. Scumpy goes down. Oh, this is bad for Optic now, though. It has turned around. It's 142 to 138, 30 seconds left. Proofy needs to breach out towards that C flag. They need it neutral. Meanwhile, over at A, Nadeshot, he goes down. Clayster, what is he up to? He pushes, oh, last man up. He is going to have to give the neutral by Epsilon. They're going to dive into that B flag. 20 seconds left. 6-point game.
Going to go to Epsilon. Wow, you know, they sort of, both sides, they fell apart a bit towards the end, but Optic just falls a little bit short here. We are going to have a Game 5. Our first main stage Game 5, I might add.
Optic got 4 down twice in a row. Nadeshot going huge. Unfortunately,
he just stayed alive forever there on those steps.
That was the key. He stayed alive for so long. But props to Epsilon. They didn't panic. How many times have we seen teams panic in that situation? You know, teams coming back on you last 60 seconds of a game. You get 4 down, straight off respawn, you get slayed again. But Epsilon showing the experience that they possess. Fantastic initiative, and Scott, yeah, he just went 33
A little
kills.
bit of a help with that spawn on C, I think.
That was a bit of a god spawn for Josh there.
Yeah.
As he got that spawn on C, but you have to give Epsilon some serious props there. They did that so well. They stayed composed. They made that play on their A flag, and that's ultimately what won them the game.
I'm picking Optic, but legitimately, I haven't sliced it yet. I'm hoping for an exciting one. Round 11,
right?
1 versus 1.
Nadeshot versus Tommy.
I'm with it.
I think that'd be pretty cool. Nadeshot, he's going to be sniping first round. Optic Gaming on the attacking side. And they are not wasting any time about it. It's going to be an A push first of all. Nadeshot with the sniper rifle. Is he going to see anyone? Pete doesn't look like it. The player is already back American. Proofy has gone down. Scumpy looking to trade the kill. Gets it.
Oh,
nicely done. 3 versus 3.
The assist had to have come in there. He must have been weak. I think 1 bullet registered there before he dropped. Going to be a 3v3. Scump watching Zig here. They don't have, is anyone? Yeah, they do have a player down there kind of watching the flank, so they're good from that perspective. They're set up pretty nicely, but they've got to work to get this bomb down.
Clayster very resilient to plant the bomb, and it looks like they managed to push through. Scumpy pre-fires. That's going to have to mean Clayster peeks out. Scumpy with 1. Clayster should be able to trade the kill. He does. Nicely done. Now Swanee in a 1-on-2 against Clayster and Nadeshot.
And they still don't have the bomb down. It should be getting taken care of any second here. He's going to check it with this nade. Could be huge here if he gets it, but they're rotating out, so no hit marker there. That should give him an idea, though, that they're rotating.
If they run through mid-street, they are good for dead because Swanee's AR picks up 1.
He knows right where he is. Is he going to peek him?
Nadeshot with an AR of himself. He's going to challenge Swanee, and Swanee gets the kill.
Swanee with the 1v2, the dagger to Optic fence.
Yeah, you have to say there, you know, you tried to rotate to B. It was a good call, but then, you know, knowing Swanee's last alive.
Well, I was staring, you know, last I checked, they were standing. I thought they were going to work that plant. So I was staring, I was ready for the nade, and then next I looked at the minimap, and they rotated out. So it was perfect information for him. He knows they just rotated. He gets good eyes on mid-street there, clutches it up. Fantastic plays out of Swanee.
Yeah, phenomenal stuff. Now, Epsilon on the attacking side. Looks like they're going to head over towards that B site. Curious to see how Optic are going to play on the defensive side. Clayster highlighted. You see Swanee peek. First blood comes in for Tommy with that sniper rifle. Honest to God,
you're going to see that more than once.
Miss. He just does not miss. And look at the control now that Epsilon have got on that bomb site. Realistically, for Scumpy and Proofy, they're going to need a miracle.
Yeah, and they have two basically watching her. It looks like he's going to rotate out the backside, but as soon as Proof peeks around this corner, I think he's in trouble. Timing favors him a little bit. He saw the head of that player as he peeked back. Going to challenge here. No one able to win this. Finally, Jerd will win the gunfight. Scumpy last alive right now, able to take out Jerd. He's still got 3 players of Epsilon. Tommy with the first snipe and the final snipe closes it. 2-0 lead. And if you're Optic right now, frustrated. You should have won the first game. You had a 2-1 advantage, and then you get first blooded right off the break. Second kill goes as well. It's just been a frustrating 2 games for them.
Yep. I mean, with that sniper, I said, you have to watch out for him, and he really is that talented when it comes to the sniper. You give this guy a sniper.
By watch out, we don't mean take bullets to the chest.
Yeah, it's the guy simply does not miss. Now, Optic Gaming going back on the attacking side. Just going to see if Tommy can see anyone on the cross with the sniper rifle jump shot. Just shows how confident he really is feeling. Play top drug, actually. It's going to be Nade Shot now.
Nade Shot should have an easy kill
here.
Oh,
no! No!
Oh, God. Josh wins a gunfight. He had no reason to win.
He had no right to win that gunfight
not
whatsoever.
at all. And Bomb's going to go down here for Clay at least. If he can get this down and get out, they'll be in good shape. But nades are going to come in. He doesn't get it down. Bomb's down. Swanee with the nice nade. They're in a world of trouble. Proof going to be last alive. Stuck in the spot Scumpy was. And this is tough.
This is very tough. Proofy does pick up 1. Now it's a 1-on-3. We've seen Proofy get aces before. It isn't going to be as extraordinarily quick as normal, but he'll be able to do it now.
Well, let's throw on the Oracle here so you can see if they're right around the corner. There it is, and there's the sniper of Jerd. Yeah, we see that orange glow, and pop!
Yep, Jerd just waiting, so patiently, pre-aiming, and oh, hey, bro.
Well, that was, he was shot pretty uncomfortably there.
3-0 lead for Team Epsilon here at map number 5 in the series. Loser eliminated from G3. Pressure on Optic Gaming. They're on defense, but there's only one player I really want to watch now, and that is going to be Tommy on this attacking side with the sniper rifle. See if he can try and get a pick.
And Optic's got to get it going. I mean, to be fair, the first lead they had in the first S&D was at 4-3, but it was more back and forth than this one. Tommy trying to get eyes, switches over to this Remington, though.
Look at the aggression as well from Optic on defense. They have flooded that B site. The call may come in potentially to rotate. It's Jerd with the bomb. First blood already drawn. It was Swanee on Proofy.
Oh,
Josh is going to clean up Scumpy, and Clayster and Nade Shot now really are in a sticky situation. As Jerd very aggressive with that bomb. May start thinking about trying to get it down. The smoke goes down. Is he going to push it? Yes, he is. Potentially go for the plant here as well.
Yeah, he should be able to get this, and I don't even think he was really taking any damage coming through there. Nade Shot's got eyes on, tries to fire through, but shoots right as he skirts out of there into post. Clay gonna get taken out by Josh. Last alive is Nade in the 1v4 if he somehow pulls this off.
35 seconds, it's not looking good. Josh picks up the kill once again on Nade Shot. Josh 5-1, Swanee 5-1, Jerd 4-2. It's a 4-0 lead as well for Europe's only hope left in G3, and I honestly expected this to be a lot closer, especially after that first S&D, but Epsilon are basically saying, no, we are Europe's giants, we're the best team in Europe, we're going to show you exactly why.
This is where Optic, they need a leader. Nade Shot's got to be given a speech here between maps to get them fired up. They've got to take over here. I mean, this would be one of the best comebacks we've ever seen after being down 4-0. Nade tries to get the snipe there on the cross, does not hit it. Josh will get first blood yet again, and the headshot. Nade Shot 4-2 advantage. Barely even into this round 5.
Josh is on another level this series. He really is. I thought for a minute there he was going to find the 4th on Clayster. That would have been absolutely unbelievable. Now it's Clayster's turn. 1-on-4 Clay. He's managed to shut down 1. This would be a huge momentum swing. Potentially pushes through. 5-0 Team Epsilon. Now, we've seen Optic with a 5-0 lead previously. If you go back to Full Sail event, MLG Full Sail against Complexity back then, obviously EG now. And they got to come back on. Time is now.
It's possible, but outside Josh, man, 2 most important games, games 4 and 5. He crushed game 4.
Yeah.
He's out to 8-2 right now. He has more kills than the entire collective of Optic right now.
Wow. Just wow. That's crazy. I want to see what Josh is doing on this defensive side. There's going to be Optic Gaming players pushing him, and you have to pay for Josh to pick him up. There's one. He knows the second play's there.
Just stay away from him.
Yeah, they've decided, nope, I am not going near him. We're just going to have to try and trade mid-street. Tommy picks up 2. Oh my God, Clayster 1-on-4. And Epsilon have picked apart Optic Gaming. Nice snipe there from Clayster, but Tommy's going to charge. He stays alive somehow. He's going to get the second kill. Clayster one from the side. Jern cleans up, and Europe's only hope. Stay alive here at G3, knocking out Optic Gaming. And you see Dinch getting Josh pumped up. That's exactly what they need. Josh had sensational last couple of maps. Map number 4 and map number 5 was absolutely unbelievable from him. And you see them go across, shake hands with Optic Gaming, but
and that was
extraordinary.
6-0. They just
that was extraordinary. I did
them.
not expect that in that S&D. I honestly, after seeing the first one, thought it was going to be very close. But Epsilon staying alive in this tournament. Optic Gaming eliminated.